just thinking about a balance today. How do you balance when you're dealing with people, especially difficult people? How do you balance, just because you can deal with them, at what point do you stop and say, my mind, I just don't want to do it anymore. I've come to the agreement within myself and my mind and my brain. I don't want to deal with it no more. Just because I can deal with it, it's like I feel as though I shouldn't. I don't have to. Especially whether it's an intimate relationship, neighbor relationship, family relationship, co-worker relationship, workplace relationship is what I really talk about all the time. Is just because I can deal with it and these type of behaviors with grace and mercy and to the just awesome extent. I mean, should I? Do I have to? I'm not doing that no more. You know, I'm going to war within my brain to say, cut that shit out. Emily, you don't have to do it no more. Because it makes you feel good. It makes you feel, in the beginning, guilty. Not really guilty. Well, I'm to the point I don't want to deal with that shit no motherfucking more. Whether I take action and write your motherfucking ass up, I'm not going to yell back at you when you snap and yell at me when I'm asking a normal question to try to get the regular day through and try to solve problems within the workplace environment. You're not worth it to me anymore. I'm worth me. I'm worth so much more. There's a balance. But that balance, from me, from my experience, what I'm sharing, there are difficult people that are willing to, you listen to each other. You solve problems together. You say, I understand what you're saying. I don't agree. But you're not yelling and fussing and cussing and acting a damn fool at each other. Those I'm leaving to the side. I'm not dealing with you no more just because I can shut up and deal with you. Nah. But them other ones that have difficult personalities, just like me, I have strong, difficult personalities. But if we can't talk to one another with dignity and respect, and come to a mutual agreement, whether I disagree, whether you disagree, but we could talk to one another like just beautifully with disagreeing. Those are the ones I'm going to bend over backwards for. Other than that, c'est la vie, baby. And you know what? I'm going to share from experience and I'm going to let you know. And I don't have all the answers. But I have the interaction, the responses. And when you get to that point and they know you're not bothering with them anymore, you've done all that you can do. They are like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. It's like, oh, they're so nice now. And you drop your guard and you start speaking, you start asking questions or putting your input so that you can work together and get through the day in harmony and solving problems. Like, yeah, we got that one through. We did this one, we did that one. And the workload is like coming together. And then all of a sudden they Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde snap again. So it's not my problem to deal with the mess that's in their mind and their body and their soul. But I will tell you from experience, I don't know. I'm not qualified. And I'm definitely not going to say a diagnosis because I'm not qualified. I have not been down that road. But what I do know is those difficult people that are Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, that are flip-flop, that are one way one day, real sweet and nice. And they're wondering, and they flip on you. Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, and they flip on you another way and want to know why you are not operating and doing the things that they tell you to do. Why you're not continuing to be nice and sweet and humble the way they expect you to be and answer all of their questions without ignoring them. Once you've gotten to that point of putting your foot down and shutting that shit down, they're coming after you. And the nasty snapping gets sharper. It's like a shark in the water, or something that seriously though, I'm serious. And so I'm still not giving in. I still won't give in, no matter how sharp those claws get, because I'm done with you. I gave and 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 gave my all to you. When I'm done, I'm done. I know you don't like it, but when I'm done, I'm done. I know you don't like it, and you tried to do everything in your power to destroy, but that's cool. You don't have to like it. I'm done, son. There can be a struggle when your whole life has been starting out to defend yourself against what you felt is wrongdoing, of what has been taught by others to wrongdo others. Then you grow up, and I'm speaking for myself, about myself, by myself, to defend others when you see wrongdoing, feel wrongdoing, and then have to fight against being silenced because you're going against the grain, because that is the norm for one to treat others bad, to mistreat others bad, to be unfair to others that they don't or not supposed to agree with in this society. So it's like tug of war. Tug of war. You know, you're radical when it comes to advocating for those that cannot or do not, for whatever reason, defend themselves, speak up for themselves. And then you're tugging that war with those that want you to and force you to be silent and not speak up. And it hurts your soul. It irritates your soul. It fucks with everything in your inner being because you have to hold back. You're not to respond. You have to learn how to navigate through these things. I don't know. I really don't know. But I know. I do know. I do know. And I do feel. And I will do. Yeah, it started out years and years ago. Being about color. And then money and politics and this and that. But the more and more I learn that it's about how someone treats you, how someone behaves consistently towards you. I'm not talking about a one-time or here and there disagreement. I'm talking about those outlandish, Machiavellian, nasty type personalities. It has come down to, it's not only about color. It's not only about the amount of money in the bank account or the titles that you hold in a job. It's more about being able to not only know those behaviors that mistreat you or mistreat other people, and when you're not aligned with that, and how to come to grips and understanding what you will defend yourself and defend others about. So finding that balance just comes with the experience in everyday life. But even though it's not about color, and I try not to get into color, but I will defend color. And that's who I am. People getting tired of that mess. So tired of it. But there's a way to do it. There is a way to do it. And you just can't have one person. Everybody plays a role. And with that, I can share with you from experience, being out in the community and doing what you do. Just getting out there, whether it's for you, whether it's for other people, it really helps. That support, it really helps. Getting out into the community.